Welcome back, everyone. I'm not going to start with so because a lot of people are picking on me saying start with so you're not going to get so. Today I've got a special guest, Mr. Young, Oscar Young, the man himself. I actually love having Oscar around because it's always a good session. Anyone that follows Oscar knows how great he is when it comes to training. Probably one of the best people in the game when it comes to execution and when it comes to obviously knowing and understanding the details that are needed with training as well. So, you know, if you are looking for a specialist PT or online coaching, hit Oscar up. He's the man, really is. I often go to him for advice, and especially with my execution, you know, if I'm looking for an honest advice, an honest opinion, not someone that's just gonna, you know, rim the old eye and say, yeah, that was a great set, bro, when it really wasn't. You know, it's always going to be Oscar, because, you know, you're always going to get an honest opinion, whether it comes to programming or my execution or anything I do, really. You know, you're always going to get the honest eye, and that is what I appreciate. You know, you can't really get much out of a compliment, but, you know, something constructive, you're always going to get a lot of it. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting stuck in with Oscar. You know, it's been a long while. Obviously we've been in lockdown, and we've all been locked away, unable to train together. But right now, we're back.
We could have trained, but we don't want people kicking off.
Yeah, obviously.
So we have to follow guidelines.
Obviously. Well, fortunately, you know, Oscar didn't get small throughout the lockdown, as you can see. The stature's still there. So, you know, we're all good. It's probably the biggest ever been.
The biggest, 100%.
Yeah. What's the plans this year, Oscar?
Plans this year, we're going to place a good bid on that card. September 4th, 2 bros. And hopefully Finland the following week for a pro card.
If anyone's seen Oscar's progress, it's mind blowing. We'll try and get a little picture up on here on the little screen on the side here. You know, the guys will blow it up. Show you how Oscar's gone on. But yeah, the progress he's made in past year, it's been outstanding. Probably some of the best progression I've ever seen, to be honest. Especially at that rate, you know. I definitely think that, you know, it's doable. His start-out goal, and with the progress that he's making and how he's looking right now, I definitely think it's doable. It's just a case of, you know, getting it executed and getting it done. Hopefully nothing gets in the way this year now.
Yep.
Hopefully it's all smooth sailing, and you know, nothing holds us back.
So today, push. Here it's going to be a different push. I've not held dumbbells for a while, but I am very confident. My shoulder's very healthy. I feel nice on my top line. So yeah, we're going to be, I think we have a dumbbell, low incline dumbbell, which is my best and preferred incline, to be honest. And then we have a flat prime press to follow. I think we have a dip after that. And those are our 3 presses before we go into isolations. So quite looking forward to that, quite looking forward to breaking down the what, the why, the when. Because it's very important now. The other thing that that Kuba will want to do, which I credit him for pulling away from, is doing more. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Now he's going to realise it's bigger and it's stronger. You can't just, as you get bigger and stronger, you have to adjust things. Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, this session, as Kuba said, the mix is a perfect mix, because he will get me to get to that zone. I'm quite horizontal, so he will get the devil out of me to be able to get into that zone, while then I'll get my leash on him. So if he wants to get to where he doesn't need to be, I'll pull him back. So it's always like a yin and a yang. And
it's a perfect combination.
It's a perfect combo. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's got responsibilities, and we just both play our parts. Really looking forward to it. Very happy to be here. So yeah, always a good session. Always a good session.
Game
looking
time.
forward to it.
Game time.
Let's go push some iron.
46, 56, 66. Come on. Yes.
So, it's common sense, but you see how slow we're taking it. Mobility, the numerous warm-up sets. But common sense is not common, do you know what I mean? But you can really hurt yourself with dumbbells or any 3-weight given like barbells and that. So really you got to warm up, but it's also a chance to get your head in the game. And just prepare for that set. Visualize. Visualization is massive. Like you can't go from looking on social media to fall into a top set. So yeah, it's a chance to also really get into the zone. If you look at Kuba, he's pacing up and down, and that's his own ritual of probably visualizing how his top set's going to look. So there's a good understanding and there isn't much chatting because we know what lies ahead. And the weights are also heavy, so this is going to be working on 76. This is the reward and this is the risk. So you've got to be in it. Go on, mate. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Right, ready? 5 minutes.
Yeah.
76, please, yeah? Thank you. Yeah? Last warm up. Big focus, come on. Big focus, come on. Big focus, let's go, switch on, come on.
Mine!
Yeah, let's go, come on. Come on! Let's go, come on, Oscar. Yeah? Easy, yes! Easy!
Right, boys, it's on.
Ah! My ball! Come on, Oscar. Let's go. All day, come on. Too easy, come on.
Don't let it go, twist this one.
Oh.
Don't let it go, twist this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Let's go, Oscar, come on. All day. Yes. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Come on. Drop. Let's go. Come on. Yes. Take it. Come on. Up. Up. Yes. Yeah. Drop. 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 Beautiful. Woo.
How many reps?
Whatever. 7 at least. 6, 7.
6 to 7.
Yeah, 6 to 7. Nice and tight, come on. Let's go. Come on.
Yo, she wanna Netflix and chill, but I wanna get rich and build. Yo, look at my Netflix is real.
Nice.
She know it ain't bad, but live with me still. I'm so high, my head in the
Good.
hills. Kilo of cracks, a hell of a meal. All of my junkies getting
All day, come on. Let's go.
My girl says she
Yeah.
needs me if she wants.
Go, come on.
And if she leaves me, I'm
Yeah.
happy to give her a bill.
Good, come on.
Niggas touch me, the gang sliding
Drive it up, yes. Take that rep, come on.
Yo, I need to find a river, 'cause I live a life I found. When it comes to my time to die,
That's the one. So at this point, that loads your mid-range, the mid-range of the movement here, which is already exhausted from the dumbbells. Which load you here to there. So that's the beauty of having this machine now, because you can manipulate which sort of ranges we hit. And that's why I couldn't press the first one, because I've just not done dumbbells for years. However, if you then didn't have the dumbbell in your workout, the way we sequence this will be perfect for you to hit all 3 ranges, the short, the long, and the length.
I'm so high. My girl said she loves me. Don't be mad when you hide me. Pussy cat can't find me. But it's mine and I slide and jump. And we used to throw pounds on the edge of the room. I'm talking the edge of the room. My teachers was looking for me and my niggas, but we wasn't never as soon. Now I make pounds at the end of a cool. Who would have thought that friend would boom? Jumped in the game, I ain't read the rules. But John in the phone, I set the cool. You should know how I'm feeling today. I hit the chat for a minimum wage. If I didn't rap, I'd be spilling it, kid. We ain't close, so she's feeling away. Pour my love, but bigger than
let's go.
you kill the ops, I kill the game.
One more, let's go. Come on. Run. Through. Nice. Look up, come on. Nice.
That's it.
I almost fucking ready to cry that.
The role that I play there, you see, Kuba wanted to go for that last one. Sometimes you just go to Collie, you've done a good set. Collie there, don't go for these grinders. Because sometimes those grinders, it's not even failure, you've gone past failure. And that rep will sort of have an impact not only on the rest of the session, but also it will really challenge your recovery. That last grinder, which takes like 5-6 seconds to go up, not worth it. we're just challenging the short position. So where we're weak here, nothing. So that's why this chains drop off at the bottom, there's nothing at all. And as you get towards the mid-range, the movement gets harder because we're very, very exhausted from here, already from the dumbbells into the press, and this being the third press. So it's just adjusting the movements as we go to maximize the ranges that aren't exhausted yet.
Come on. Easy, come on. Finish strong. Let's go.
So the difference between nailing this movement and not nailing it is picking the right load. At this point in the session, very fatigued. We've done 3 presses, which all involved our delts. So this is just finishing up. So it's never about the load. It is about the load, but the load in terms of priority is not at the top. It's just important, the movements bang on, coming from an execution standpoint, so that your elbows are leading as opposed to just you swinging to get the weight up. So when you get here, no ego, just perfect contractions, perfect changes in direction, eccentrics present and everything. Be very, very, very meticulous. But also you want the reps on a higher end. It's just to fill the shoulder with as much blood as possible and also to metabolize. So pay attention. You want your elbow to move first. In your hand, you want to chop this going down. So move your elbows far wide as possible. Good. Don't worry about how high you go. Just lead with your elbow. That's it. Don't go anywhere your chops are taking you. So I don't want you going, only go as far as your shoulder can take you. There. Tighten your core and lead with the elbow. So push my hand. That's the one. So nothing from in here, you just want it there. Now you see?
Yeah.
Now you see?
Yeah.
Now push my hand again. Don't worry, it's there. That's it. That's it. So you see, the golden rule. The target muscle or the joint nearest must move first. So the target muscle is the delt. Since the delt can't move, well, you can say that's the nearest joint, you can argue, but this is what moves first. And you can see there, the shoulders working. As soon as I move this, your big shoulders, so you can see. So if it just pushes my hand subtly, not too hard, just subtly, yeah, you can see. And that's what should work first. So in your head, you're cutting this off, and this is not part of the movement. This goes from here to here. So then it's a raise. Think of the name, lateral raise. It's not a lift. Do you know what I mean? So once I restricted the movement from here, on there, you see his range reduced. But that's no problem because his lats, his delts, are moving him from A to B. When you're just throwing it up, it's all sorts. Your traps are coming in. Everything around this area is just coming in. So you want the target muscle to move you from point A to point B. The range does not matter at that point. So if this is lats just there, then that's what it is. And that's what come back to my earlier point. A lot of people get this wrong because the first thing they do is they choose the wrong weight. So then you're surviving, you're just throwing the weight up. You choose the right weight, you'll nail this. There's no ego. And you want to keep the reps as high as possible as well. Because the main goal at this point, the back end of the session, is to fill the delta with as much blood as possible with a lot of metabolites. So you really want your 12 to 15s. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't be going below like 6 at the back end there, really, because you've been doing a lot of heavy pressing, which will have taxed the delts on the other side of the rep range. So on here you want to keep the reps high, but for you to be able to do that, the weight has to be right, so that then your execution can remain uniform and standard across the set.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Got the bar. Yeah, I'm done.
So guys, that was definitely a blast. One of my favourite sessions again with Oscar. A couple of issues. I definitely probably am ready to drop the food a little bit, as I'm constantly feeling like I'm stuck in mud. It's definitely affecting my recovery slightly, so I'm going to see how today goes, as you know, I'm actually videoing this the following day. I'm going to see how today goes, see how the food goes in, see how I feel when I'm training, and then make a conscious decision how to move forward from there, you know, to devise the best plan of action. So that's going to be the one moving forward, guys. Big lesson to learn, you know, you've got to listen to your body. I've been in a surplus for so long now, without real mini cuts since after my show, which is, how many weeks now, guys? Like first week of November till now?
Yeah.
How many weeks start then? Ridiculous, isn't it?
Over 6 months.
Over 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's over 6 months pushing the food with no pulling back at all. I did like a 2-week stint where we dropped like 100 grams of carbs and I was still eating like 5,500 calories a day. So, you know, you can't really call that mini cut. And I feel like I'm just at a point now where, you know, my body's like ready to diet. So we'll see how today's session goes, and then, you know, reassess, reevaluate, and ready to go. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope, you know, we've took a little bit away from today's session. It's always great to have Oscar around, and, you know, always giving back and sharing more content with you guys. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon.